Hey guys, welcome back to more Stardew Valley, Road to Riches with Jojo. Hmm. Let's see if it will load in. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay, I hate when it does long pauses like that. Alright, let's grab some espresso. The strawberry. We're gonna need to refill go pick our strawberries. Alright. Say hi to... That's not... That's not what I wanted to do, but it's kinda cool that I can do that. Oh, come on. I just wanted to say hi to the potato. Oh well. Get all of that put up. How's everything looking in the basement? Nothing's ready to go just yet. Alright. Shane, what do you have to say? He got up early and watered some crops. You were sleeping like a baby, so I slipped out of bed and went for a morning walk around the farm. Everything looks fine. Nice. And Kent sent us a battery. Alright. Our sweet berries look like they're doing fine. We've got some ancient fruit ready to go. There we go. Alright, I'll go ahead and get the batteries real quick. I was contemplating just leaving them, but I'll just go ahead and grab them. At least the ones down here. Alright. How's everything look in the greenhouse? Nothing seems like it's ready just yet. We have some wines to take care of. Shoot, I need to grab the strawberries. Hey, Funny Toilet Gaming. How's your day going? Uh-oh. Okay. That was weird. My game froze for a second. Okay. Now let's just get those put up. I'm gonna hold off on getting the kegs emptied for right now, because we do still have all of our diamonds to go take care of. And We need to get, where's all my battery packs? Am I all out? Hold on. Huh. Weird. Okay, so we finally reached a point where our battery packs have run low again? I mean, it's not that big a deal because we should have more than enough solar panels at the island to keep up with it. But that is weird. Okay. Let's grab all of our diamonds. Get these guys all changed out. Because it would be kind of awesome if we get this done quickly enough for them to be ready again before the end of the stream. That would be kind of nice. I don't know that it's going to happen, but it would be kind of nice. Ooh, and I can't forget, we've got to go to the desert as well. We need to get some more staircases going. Espresso. Dang, we're running really low on espresso too. We're already at 30-something. Oh, come on. Stop trying to click on the jukebox. That should be the last one on this side, right? Yeah. Come on. Okay, so we might take a break from the crystallariums after we finish getting this one emptied. because if I'm not mistaken, our shed outside was ready to go, so we should be able to go see Robin and get that taken care of and upgraded. Okay. Let's run and see Robin really, really quick. While I am thinking about it. Alright. We need 300. Hey, Dive. How's your day going? And 550. And upgrade this guy. Okay, and before we finish harvesting the rest of the crystallariums, we're also going to go ahead and take care of the desert trader. I was trying to give them as long as possible before I headed over, but it's starting to get later in the day. Pet the camel real quick and grab some more staircases. Okay, so not as many as I would have wanted, but that's okay. I am sure we can make that work. Last two in here that actually need to be filled up. And this one is officially done. We don't have to worry about it except for coming to clean it out. Refill our espresso again. Alright, this shed. Alright. We have reached the point with our crystallariums where we have a full 999 stack plus a 25 stack. We still have our kegs to do. Honestly, I don't know that we can, but I feel like maybe we can. Get them all filled up tonight. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we don't get them all filled up. Which would be annoying, just because I want to keep them all synced up, but... Hold on. I don't know why I did that first row differently than I normally do them, so let me just grab all of the pineapple and then try filling things up. You know, the way I normally do the pineapple sheds. already 8 p.m. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. I think we're gonna do the fill up first, and then we can replace them after the fact, because I don't want to wait any longer than I have to. Ooh. Honestly, that's not a bad idea either. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down, plus the other ideas you guys had. Not the Subnautica idea, and not the Ark idea, though. Again, I'm big bubble blowing baby. I'm not, I'm not, I'm not scaring myself if I don't have to. But hardcore is an idea. Um, that Stardew Mods one is an idea. And so is, touring you guys' builds. That's a good idea, too. There is 100% not enough space on my desk for me to have those two notebooks side by side, but oh well. Ooh, our jade is ready. Again, I think the desert trader might be closed for the night. We got 2 more sheds to go. Yeah, if I had tried to pick everything and replace them, there is no way we would have got it done. Let's see, we can get another half of this shed done. And we'll move on to these ancient fruit, why not? Oh, well, shoot, I didn't mean to grab that, but okay. We're gonna leave what's left of the pineapples in the shed alone until next week, or... Yeah, we'll leave them alone. We'll leave them alone, because I'm trying to keep them synced up. And hopefully next week I will be a little bit better prepared for... Hold on, I'm gonna take these with me. We're gonna run over to the desert. I think he's already asleep for the night, but I'm just gonna double check real quick. Espresso, we're moving entirely too slow. It's already after midnight. No, he's still open? What? Well, shoot. I'm glad I double checked. Alright, get all those put up. And before we go to sleep, I'm gonna refill the stuff that's in our furnaces. Go ahead and get some more gold smelting. There we go. Alright, let's go to bed. Alright. 550 just from our pineapple wines. And we have almost hit a million a day, like per harvest with the diamonds. So far, not too bad, not too bad. We are slowly but surely getting there, my guys. Give me the thing, thank you. Alright. Pet the potato real quick. I'll be helping Marnie with the animals at tomorrow's fair, just like like usual. You should just kick back and have some fun. Nice. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna go to the fair just because, I mean, we've already had our Grange display. We need 7 wines. And there are other things that I would prefer to do. Alright, Lewis gave us 500 gold for no reason. And sent us a reminder that the fair is tomorrow. Let me pop in on my ostriches real quick. Okay, those guys are still doing their thing. How are you guys looking on food? No, don't do that. Nothing else seems to be ready to go just yet. Let me pop into the greenhouse. We've got some more ancient fruit ready to go. Including what we've got in here. Our row of stuff that we've replaced looks like it's going to be pretty close to fruiting too. The sweet gem berries are still looking okay. It doesn't look like anybody has been gotten by a crow. This one right here was already missing. Gotta go get our weekly quests from town and from Mr. Key. Hopefully Mr. Key has a request that's, like, worth doing this week. There we go. Get these put up real quick. And we need to go change out our furnaces, too. Then we can head over to town. Oh! I'm glad I saw that pineapple. We need to get our pineapples harvested. Keep these guys all synced up. So I've talked about our banana trees here before. Those guys are getting so big, my dudes. They're taller than me now. I am 5 foot. The banana trees are getting so tall. I'm so proud of them. Ooh, and the other night after I got done streaming... Well, actually, I think it was Stardew. No. It was last night. It was last night. My brain's a little foggy right now. But, there was a frog on there. Our front yard area, like the main patio area, is covered in little bitty frogs. Probably just because, like, of the amount of moisture that's over there from us watering the plants every day. But I absolutely love it. Okay, let's get these pineapples put up. I tried to take a picture of the frog, but it didn't really turn out good. Probably because it was, like, super dark and the flash, like, didn't really hit right on the frog. But I tried. It's the thought that counts, right? Let's see. Yeah, we're still out of battery packs, so we can't do any more crystallariums as of right now. We'll get there eventually. Alright, let's get this wine into the shipping bin. There's a train going by, apparently. You know, I'll be honest, I don't think I have actually gone and bothered to check for a train. In a very long time. And I know I've mentioned it before, but you don't have to go rushing as soon as you hear the train go off. Any goodies that the train's gonna drop will be in that area for the entire day. So if you go up there after you get a train is passing through Stardew Valley pop up, and there's nothing on the ground, that just means that there was nothing on that train for you to grab. Also, hey Abel, how'd the war go? Okay, so we've got Dust Sprites or Midnight Carp. I think we're not going to do either of those. Both of those sound very much not entertaining to me right now. Hey Louise. How's your day going? Or I guess, how has y'all's days been going since I last spoke to you? Get all this gathered up. Oh, okay. You guys have the war scheduled for Wednesday? I got you. I wasn't sure, because the closest I've ever been to, at war in Minecraft is, the time I went around healing a iron golem that Drew was trying to destroy, and then he just dumped lava on me while I was sleeping. And after I woke up. So, there was no planning there was no scheduling. I still say it was 100% worth it, too. I wasted like 2 stacks of iron healing that guy up. Alright, so we've got... Oh, hell no. No Junimo cart. Or the grain blade. Dang, that kind of sucks. I don't want to do either of these. Well, shoot. Okay, we're just not gonna do... We're just not gonna do a quest this week, I guess. Oh, don't sell those. I got you, I got you. Gotta make sure you get the good gear too, right? Okay, go ahead and organize that real quick. Our battery packs weren't ready on the island. Okay, so since Mr. Key didn't have a good quest for us, I guess what we can do is... Honestly, I think we're gonna do the Midnight Carp quest. Because with the magic bait, that one's actually pretty easy. I just didn't want to do either of those quests in case we had something good from Mr. Key. But we did not, so we'll do Midnight Carp. Nothing good. Still nothing good. Oh well. Ooh, that is rough, actually. Alright, these guys should be almost done gathering truffles for the week, or for the day. I say that and they could still find a ton more truffles, because it's only 2:30. Alright. Throw those in the bin. Okay, I don't see anything else on our farm that needs our immediate attention, so let's go ahead. Where's all my magic bait? Is it up on the porch? I think so. Let's go ahead and go grab our magic bait and head over to the island. No, we don't even have to go to the island. We can just go up to the mountains if we have the magic bait. Put that there. Up to the mountains. I got you, man. Oh, okay. No, I don't think this is a midnight carp. I feel like this is either a lingcod or a sturgeon. And my brain is not working enough for this guy. Oh, come on. Hold still for me. Yeah, lingcod. Well, you could at least use today and Monday to, like, plan exactly what you need to focus on getting. Like, what's gonna be the most vital things to get. My thoughts would be something ranged and armor. Don't really need a largemouth bass, but okay. And obviously food. Maybe health potions, but I don't know that you would have time to go get all the ingredients together. Oh, come on. Hold still. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just another lingcod or sturgeon, and I don't have time for those guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got time though to think of what all gear you need to gather up too. You know, I feel like if we were trying to catch any other fish by now, we would have caught at least 3 midnight carps, but since we are actively looking for midnight carps, we're gonna catch every other fish except for them. But that's just kind of how it goes. Excuse me. I apologize if I have to do any sneezing or coughing during the stream. I laid down for a little bit of a nap after our noon stream, and when I woke up, I had the 3 fuzziest cats all laying around me. Well, we finally had at least a regular carp. And I know I've said before, I am allergic to cats. I love my cats, but I am allergic to them, so I can usually manage except for when, especially Hector and Blackie, they're the worst for my allergies. And Blackie, since he's still new to to the household, like my body's not adapted to his dander. So I will get steadily more adept at being around him. It's just going to take my body time to adjust to being around him again. And he and Hector both have gotten more and more comfortable sleeping right up against me. To be fair, Hector was already laying there when I laid down, so I can't blame him. The others just kind of fell in a line behind him. Okay, so there's no permadeath if you die in the war, at least. You just go into spectator mode. Do you get to come out of spectator mode after the war's over? Like I said, this is all very interesting to me because I've never been in a war in game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't gonna catch that guy either way, but I just need some midnight carp, please. You know, actually, ooh, ancient sword artifact and a diamond. Let me try catching this dude without the magic bait. Because surely we wouldn't have the request uh, if we couldn't catch them naturally. Wait. That's just a regular carp. Oh, dang, man. Alright, just more regular carp here, I imagine. I'm 29. Like I said, for most of you, that is old lady. Okay, if we don't have any luck catching more than the one midnight carp we've gotten so far tonight. Alright, back in the vein of I'm not your mom, but you guys, tonight's PSA, in general, be careful about giving away your name, age, and location on the internet, okay? I need you guys to be careful doing that, okay? Boop. Like I said, I grew up with all the internet PSAs. So just, those are all those uh oh God. All those PSAs are like live rent free in my head every time I go online. So just be careful, guys. I know for most of you, you grew up with nothing but the internet. Me personally, I'm not going to take too much of that advice because I am putting myself out there on the internet and I'm also, an old lady, as I've said many, many times before. Alright, so we haven't had any luck, but I think we just entered into the time when we can catch the midnight carp, so we're gonna go until almost 2 o'clock. Hey, Megs! Yeah, like, seriously, be careful about giving out your name, your location, your age, your gender, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm less worried about it if you are a legal adult because you should be able to take care of yourself and their. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the PSA for tonight. Just use some internet safety, okay? I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight, Megs? I'll be honest, I'm a little tired because I went to sleep at like 2:30 a.m. last night and woke up at 4:45 a.m. for no reason. And then I took a power nap after our noon stream. And power naps always just like leave me so groggy. And it doesn't help, like I said, that the cats decided they wanted to sleep like right up on top of me. Tyler sleeping right on me doesn't bother me as much. My body's pretty used to his fur. Jojo's a fairly short-haired cat, so her fur doesn't bother me as much. But Hector sheds like crazy, and Blackie's fur has always been a little harsh for me, and he's like finally getting comfortable enough with the other animals that he'll lay in the bed while they're there. Because like he'll cuddle with me no problem. He's known me for the last 8 years. Okay, so that's our second midnight carp. But he's not as comfortable with the cats. Abel, I am for real on that though. Be careful, my dude, okay? All right. A ton of iridium. Ah, if you have the all right, there's one way to do it that's kind of scummy. You can either if you have the statue of perfection that you get from Grandpa after his farm evaluation, you can like take off all your rings and don't have any magnet boost on. You can go and hold on, I think that's all we're gonna catch for tonight. We can try again on the island some other time. Um, these statues down here, if you've already gotten one from Grandpa, you should be able to take off your magnet rings and break it, and you can do this as many times as you want and get another shrine from the uh from Grandpa. Get another thingy. What is it called? Statue? Like I said, my brain's not working. You can get another statue from Grandpa's shrine if you're quick enough. You have to break it without it going into your inventory, but that is a little scummy, and I only did it on this playthrough because this is my Joja Mart playthrough. There's so much stuff to throw away. I'm gonna have to go to the main shipping bin. You can also do Skull Cavern drops. Um, if you have crystallariums, throw a jade in there, stock up on the jade, and you can trade them on Sundays to the desert trader and get a bunch of staircases because you want to go sub 100 floors in Skull Cavern. That'll give you the most opportunities to get iridium without it just being rock crabs. Or if you have the finances for it, you can go to Robin and just buy a bunch of rocks and turn those into. That does get extremely expensive. But I would definitely say get you some kind of food boost, so either pumpkin soup or the spicy eel, or if you can, magic rock candy would be great. And just do a Skull Cavern drop. We've gotten as many as 400 something iridium ore. Oh no, dude, it not even just the cats taking up room. We have a dog who thinks that she has to be in between me and my fiance, and she sleeps like sideways on the bed. So the number of times he's hanging off the bed and I'm hanging off the bed and she's just like content in the middle of the bed. Like we upgraded to a queen size mattress because of her and it's still not enough room. Oh, didn't you say you had to wait until Wednesday for somebody to take you to get the gift card so you can play the game? Or so you can get the game? All right. You're not huh. Like, are you saying you're not far enough in to have access to the desert or to have access to the shrines? Good night, Louise. Good luck in your classes tomorrow. All right. Pet pet the potato real quick. Tuesday. Okay. I'll just grab the whole stack. Ah, patience, my dude. Tuesday will come around a lot faster than you think. Alright, get those going. What's this? Jody ordered too much fertilizer and sent us some. Awesome. Oh, hey, we got a new ostrich. I honestly don't know what to name them. Oh, that was I missed it. Hold on. Gumby! There we go. Right. That guy is donezo. Let's go ahead and get another ostrich going. Oh no, you're good. Don't eat the apple. We need that. Thank you. I've only redone it like 5 times now, I think. And I've actually got plans to reorganize a few more things come winter. I'm just holding off until winter because I don't want to risk our ancient fruit crop. Because the only thing I've really got to organize at the moment is, I'm downsizing the size of our paths so that I can fit more, alright, that one is filled. It's kind of hard for me to tell through the shade of the trees. But I'm having to rearrange because of the layout of our sheds. So I've got to move everything down one. And I'll just have to leave like an empty spot and a couple of spots for our scarecrows. The square has, or the fair has begun in the square. Jeez, I can't talk. But we're not going to that. We got bigger fish to fry. Because I know if we've got the magic bait on and we fish at the island, we should have more luck catching a midnight carp. Let's see. I think, honestly, if you have access to the desert, your best bet is just going into Skull Caverns and trying your best to get down as many floors as you can. If you don't, I don't know that there's very many options except for, uh, no, except for just waiting for meteors would be the thing there. But you have to have no, you have to have the access to it before you can go, right? Yeah, because you don't get the cutscene with Willy for the boat until after you complete the community center. Okay. I'm doing a good job at confusing myself, but that's not surprising. Alright, let's get these guys refilled. We'll do some iridium, or I've got iridium on the brain. We'll do some ancient fruit, and let's do some strawberries. I haven't done strawberries in a minute. I mean, it should be fun as long as you've got your battle plan all ready to go, Abel. Because you've got the war on Wednesday. And at the very least, you'll be able to... You should be able to get the games and get them sent over. That'll give them time to get the game installed on their computer and give you time to get the game installed as well. which it doesn't really take that long to install, I don't believe. It's been a few years since I've done it. Skull Cavern, I think all you've got to do is reach the bottom of the regular mines and you get the Skull Cavern key. Then you just go to the desert and up in the top left corner is the access point to Skull Cavern. And getting to the desert is just unlocking the bus, which isn't... I think that's the vault one, right? So you should be able to access Skull Caverns as soon as you've got the mines taken care of and you've got the bus up and running again. Oh, you're almost done then. It's only 120 mines, or 120 levels in the regular mine. Hold on. We are running low on espresso. And by that I mean we are out. But yeah, once you reach the bottom of the mines, it unlocks the desert for you. Or the Skull Cavern for you. Which should make getting iridium, like, pretty easy peasy. You can also, if you want to, if you just want to speed rush it, you could also, if you've got the funds for it, again, still go get the rocks from Robin and stock up on staircases and just drop down until you reach the bottom of the mines. That is an option. Because at least with the regular mines, you have the check marks, or the checkpoints every 5 levels. Hey, Michaela, how's your day going? Okay. So you got your Dungeons gear, or Dunger's gear. Dunger is... Wait, he wanted to team up with you even though he's your enemy? Does he know he's your enemy, Abel? I mean, that definitely sounds like a battle plan. It's a more thorough blah, words. A more thorough battle plan than I would have come up with. I can guarantee that much. Shoot. Get those put up. That doesn't go in there. Get this gold replaced, and then we can head over to the island and start looking for some more midnight cart. Oh wait. Get those gold bars out of here. Alright. to the island. Let's see if we can have any luck catching some magic carp now. Ooh, hold on. Battery packs first, because this is the thing that we've been missing for our crystallariums. We finally reached a point where we ran out of all our battery packs, but now that we've got them all on the island, I don't want to check the mail. I just wanted to grab my battery packs, thank you. No problem, my dude. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. I don't see anything else on the island we need to gather up, so let's just start grabbing some midnight carp. Like I said, we should have better luck on the island with the magic bait, because that just takes away the time frame for us. Because I think it's a more limited amount of fish that we can catch here. But I could be wrong. That's always a possibility. Alright. Our third magic carp. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, my dude. You know I don't have the hand-eye coordination for that. Hold still. Thank you. Oh, okay, it was a super cucumber. That explains that then. Alright, bear with me for a second, guys. I've said before, I'm an old lady. I gotta have some Tums. Oh, shoot. There we go. The green bar. You try to keep your fish lined up with the green bar. If you're playing on the PC, at the very least, you just, click your left click to try and keep it lined up with the fish. And you improve all of your skills by doing them, so your fishing will get easier the more you do it, because you'll increase your fishing skill. Which in turn increases the size of this green bar, which makes it even easier to catch fish. But if you are having, I don't know, you're good, Abel? If you are having, issues catching fish, you can go to the fish shop and get a training rod that makes it a little bit easier for you to do the fishing minigame. I believe it only makes it so that you can catch the easier fish. The game is not that hard, I just make it look hard because I've struggled with it. Whenever I first had Stardew Valley, I had to get an easy fishing mod downloaded, just so that I could even do any of the fishing stuff. And I remember the first time I was able to fish without the mod installed. I was so proud of myself. I went and told Drew. But I mean, I'm serious when I say I don't really have good hand-eye coordination, so I did need the help of the mod. But things like that exist for a reason. Oh, come on. It's another blue discus. Come on, where's my midnight carp? And yeah, never feel dumb or call yourself stupid for not being like absolutely sure on the mechanics of a game you haven't played yet, my dude. Every game is going to play slightly differently, and it never hurts to ask questions. Alright, we got another midnight carp. You're welcome, my dude. Also, to kind of piggyback on that statement, never feel bad asking questions. Asking questions is how we learn things. Oh, oh, oh. I ask what I think are dumb questions all the time just because my uncle is trying to call me. Randy, you never call me. Why are you calling me now? And I lost that fish. I'm not going to blame him for me losing that fish, but it definitely didn't help my chances. My uncle never calls, and he calls while I'm streaming now. Weird. Even weirder because it's like 7 at night on a Sunday, and I know he's got to work tomorrow. Dang, that threw off my entire train of thought. That's okay. It'll come back to me eventually. Alright, how many more? We only need 4 more midnight cart. Whoa, don't throw it that way. Throw it that way. Thank you. Uh, no. I'll be honest with my uncle. The important stuff he doesn't call me for. He and I don't have that close of a relationship. More than likely what it is Drew went over there earlier today and was weed eating, and he might have been just calling to ask a question about that. Besides, if it's super duper important, he'll call me back. Alright, this is gonna be the last fish, and then we're gonna head back home. Mainly because I don't want to wake up on the island. Alright, just a flounder. I'm cool with passing out on the farm, though. And also, if it really, really, really is important, he'll call my brother. Let's see, how many crystallariums can I make? Alright, we can get more made in the morning. And I'll be honest, chances are, like, if it is important, my brother's gonna be the first point of contact. No real reason for that, just... That's just kind of like how it's been so far, like if my uncle needed to get a hold of us. Honestly, it feels like I have spoken to him more since my mom died than I have in my entire life. So, like I said, me and him don't have like a super duper close relationship. 6, 9, 10, 11. Get 12 just in case I miscounted, because we all know I can't math. Okay. I'd rather have one extra than have to run back and grab another one. Alright. We pet the potato, yes? Yes, we pet the potato. Alright, Robin sent us some wood. Our sweet gem berries are still looking fine. How's everything looking in here? We've got some rhubarb that's ready to come up. You know, I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever had, like, mango in general. I've had mango flavored things, but I don't think I've ever had, like, actual mango just, like, by itself. Okay, let's get all this stuff out of my inventory real quick. How have I never had mango by itself? I've just never gotten one. We can get 6 more crystallariums going. Usually around here, they're sold, like, in combination with something, like in fruit salad or in chutneys and stuff like that. So I've never had just mango by itself. Hold on, let me get these rhubarbs put up real quick before I go and just randomly set them somewhere on the farm. Because I can see myself doing that. had like frozen mango in smoothies, but I've never just had like a fresh mango. And again, it's just because I've never like gone and gotten any. Alright, let's get these placed. Alright, how about this? If I can remember, and I'll even go ahead and write myself a note. You know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I was gonna write myself a note to pick up a mango next time I go to the store, but then I remembered I have a whole marker board on my fridge for the very purpose of writing down what stuff we need from the store. So I went ahead and wrote down to get 1 mango next time I go to the grocery store. I don't know when that'll be. 100 sub special is just me eating a mango, and then the rest of it is silence because I choked to death. No. I don't know when I'm going to the store again, but I'll pick up a mango and try it and let you know my opinions on it. I'm fairly certain I would like it because I've liked all the other mango stuff I've had. But at the same time, like, that was mango flavored stuff that I was enjoying, and there's a lot of stuff that's flavored like the fruit, quote unquote, that I like, that I do not like the fruit of. Like, watermelon flavored things, I love. I do not like watermelon. Oh, hey, our honey's ready to go. Well, let's go ahead and gather this stuff, and then we'll start hunting for some magic carp. Or midnight carp. Different guy. Very different guy. But no, I'm honestly, for the 100 sub thing, if we do reach it, I'm leaning more towards, like, doing a longer stream. Like, maybe starting it earlier in the day. We could do it, like, on a Saturday or something, so that way more people have a chance to be there. I can't guarantee that we won't have a ton of intermissions and breaks so that I can stand up, because sitting for too long is not good for you. Just another PSA today. Sitting for too long is not great for you. See, I have never liked watermelon. It's just... everybody else in my family loves it. Me, could not care less for it. Same thing with tomatoes. Raw tomatoes, not my thing. Now, cooked tomato, or any products made from tomato, even fried green tomatoes, I like. But raw tomato, can't stand. And it's not even just like the texture. I could get over the texture. It's just so bitter. The bitter in combination with the texture really just does not make me like it. Oh yeah, I was thinking we could do like maybe a day-long stream and maybe mix up a few different things. Like I said, I've got a bunch of games in my Steam library that I haven't gotten into yet. Or maybe you guys could vote on which one you would like to see me play. Uh, Dive recommended maybe doing hardcore Minecraft, so we could try working around on that some. We could also do a uh, viewing or review, whatever you want to call it, of you guys' worlds. We could do some Stardew Valley mod games. All kinds of stuff. The sky is the limit, as well as, so is our imagination. But again, I feel like we've got time to worry about that. But I'm honestly leaning more towards the doing like a long Saturday stream. Like maybe start at like, I don't know, we could start at like 8 or 9 in the morning and go until 5. That'd give me an hour to go get dinner before we do our usual stream. Because I would still want to do like our usual stream too. Nah, nah. Imagination is like a muscle. You just gotta work on it. Alright, come on, Midnight Carp. I only need like, what, 3 more of them? I think? And I imagine you use your imagination in a lot more ways than you think. Like, take our village on the Minecraft server. There's like a whole backstory, more or less, for... Like, I haven't gotten to how they came across that point in the land yet, but we have a whole backstory for, like, what the village was based around, even why the buildings are different wood grains. So, I mean, that is using your imagination. You could actually, if you wanted to, you can find creative writing prompts online and just work away at those prompts, and it'll help work with your imagination a little bit more. Because I promise you, you've got more imagination than you think. Where were all these tunas when we actually needed to catch tuna for Demetrius's quest? Parrots. Exactly, you guys used it to plan out your war plan. Technically speaking, you used your imagination when you asked me for games to use to like just chill and get to know people or to hang out with someone. There's also another fun like thought exercise you can do. If you do any kind of like people watching, like go to the park and just like observe the people around you, it's kind of fun to like just come up with a backstory for them. Or like, what are their plans when they leave the park? Why are they at the park? What were they doing before they came to the park? You know? That kind of stuff's pretty fun. Oh God, this boy is fast. I think this is a pufferfish, so I'm just gonna let him go. Because I don't need him. I just need Midnight Carp. And I would prefer to go ahead and get this quest done today, if at all possible. Trying to talk while fishing is not easy for me. Trying to talk while doing anything in this game is not easy for me. That's why sometimes when I'm filling the preserve jars or emptying the honey, I'll just go silent because it's like, it's taking all of my concentration. Oh God, oh God. Especially on like, especially fuzzy days for me, where my brain's just like not cooperating at all. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know what you are, but I want to catch you now. Okay, it was a super cucumber. But yeah, your imagination is a muscle, my dude. You just gotta work it out. And again, you probably work it out in more ways than you realize throughout the day. I will say it's one of those things where if you don't use it too often, it does make it harder to use it. That's why it's best to like work on your imagination because I used to be able to like just get drawn into a world whenever I would read books. I haven't been able to do that in a while. And part of that is down to focus. I've got like 10 or 20 books on my bookshelf that are partially read or haven't been read at all just because my focus hasn't been good enough for me to actually even start reading it. Which is kind of a shame because I used to get like all of my entertainment from reading. Like, fun fact, I was 100% one of those nerds that was in the book club all 4 years in high school. I actually kept my, not book club, library club. Nope. It was kind of like a book club, except we helped out the librarian, who was awesome. My high school librarian was the greatest thing ever. Like, we had this thing where if you had to take, like, you could either be exempt from final exams or you had to take your exams. It just depended on your grade. So if you were already doing good in a class, you didn't have to take the final exam. It was more of just, nope, I've never really left Arkansas. I've gone down to Louisiana a handful, or not more than a handful of times, just because I have, that's where my sister-in-law is from. So we used to go down there a lot whenever my brother and my sister-in-law were dating. And Drew's family is from Louisiana, so we go down there for visiting everybody. Ooh, done. There we go. I've gone through Mississippi and I've gone. Apparently, I went to Tennessee when I was like 2, but if I don't remember it, it doesn't count. Oh, hey, did you have a good dinner? Oh, but yeah, our library club was more just like we would discuss books, but we also helped out the librarian. And oh right. So you could be exempt from exams if you had a good grade. I usually had to take at least one exam because math is not my strong point. So I was usually in need of the exam, or if I didn't need it, my brother did, and just to make it easier on my mom for picking us up, if he had to stay for exam or I had to stay for exam, we both stayed. So if I didn't have any tests to take, I would just hang out in the library and like help the librarian get everything cleaned up for summer because, she had to leave for summer too. And I remember her taking me and my friend, because we both stayed, we both had the same thing of like we only had one test or we were staying because our little brothers needed to stay. So just to make things a little bit easier for being picked up from school, we would stay and help out the librarian. I remember her taking us to go get pizza and go get Taco Bell as like a thank you for us like staying and helping her because we didn't have to. Like our duties for the library club ended at the end of the school year. I also recall me, my friend, and another guy, I think he was in a year above us. We had all three missed a math exam because we were away on a library club trip. We had gone to the Clinton Library up in Little Rock. And while we were all in the exam, we ended up all being in the library at the same time to take our makeup tests. And so the librarian brought all three of us over a donut while we were taking our tests, like very quietly just offered us a box, like offered the box of donuts to us. Like, dang, I miss her. She was awesome. She retired, I believe, the year after I graduated. And so did the art teacher that was in class that was my art teacher for high school. Ooh, steak is good, man. Steak is very good. Drew's been on a burger kick, so we've had burgers for the last 2 nights. That was just our fairy rose honey and our truffles, and then obviously fish, not that much, but that's still not bad. I'm saying not that much, but that's just in comparison to like all the honey and stuff, so by itself, still pretty great. Alright, drink our espresso while we're waiting on this thing. And I guess we can go ahead and grab our strawberry too. See, that is not a clean place for a baby to be sitting. The footsteps and the stain on the floor. Do me a favor, when I pass away, use my dust to fertilize some corn for the hens. Sure, you weirdo. Sure. Clean your room, our baby is literally sitting in filth. You can't change anything in the spouse's rooms, otherwise that floor would not look like that. Oh, no, don't go in that. Alright, we've got more wine ready to go. Alright, it is Thursday, so we need to take our prismatic shards over to the desert. There we go. What's this? Rasmodius sent us a frozen tear. Cool, cool. I don't really need one, but thank you. I know, and the thing is, like, me and Shane can both leave the house, and like that's not a problem. Like don't get me wrong, Shane shouldn't have to stay cooped up in the house the entire time I'm out working on the farm, but at the same time, I'm out working on the farm. I'm the one, like, providing for us at the moment. Like, my dude, just keep an eye on the kid. That's all I'm asking. Oh, but yeah, my high school art teacher was pretty awesome too. I needed like one more course just to fill out my schedule. And so she let me take the class that because the class I wanted to take was already filled up. So she let me take a art class that I'd already taken before as a teacher's aide. Which basically just meant I got to do free reign for the entire school year. Like, I helped her clean up the classroom some. And aside from that, I just got to do whatever project I wanted to work on. It was pretty fun. Alright, get those guys put up. Let's gather up our jade. Because we're going to need even more of that next week. Hold on. Why do my prismatic shards keep ending up in there? I say angrily to myself, who's the one that's doing it. Alright, get the frozen tier put up. Get these all changed out, get some more crystallariums made up, and then we can head over to the desert to get our magic rock candy. Oh, never mind, we can't make any. Wait. But... didn't I just gather up some... Oh, that's sweet. But where did my... like, I had some iridium bars on me, didn't I? Okay, I feel like I'm going crazy. We're just gonna say I didn't have any, because I don't know where else they would be. Let me get this fishing pole put up real quick. We don't need that guy on us. Alright. First things first. Pet the camel. Alright, one magic rock candy, which is all we're allowed to get. I actually don't know what our luck is today. Let's go check it real quick. I should have checked it this morning. They're only in good humor. We're gonna wait for them to be very happy. Because that's what level they were at last time we did this. So, just trying to keep all variables the same. Oh shoot, we need to go see Robin and get her to start on another shed for us. I honestly feel like my high school Spanish teacher would be so disappointed in how little information I've retained. Because, like, I was talking about it in the stream we did this afternoon, but I have only retained the information on how to say I don't know Spanish and how to ask for the bathroom. That is all I have retained. And it's through no fault of her own. I didn't have really good studying skills whenever I was in her class. and I feel so bad for it. Like, uh, a few years ago, I was working at a liquor store and I had a bunch of free time, so I had downloaded the Duolingo app and was trying to relearn Spanish, but uh, then we went into a pandemic and I kind of lost all motivation to learn. Because the majority of my customers were Spanish speaking, and I wanted to be able to communicate with them better. Because they were all like super awesome dudes. I was the closest place for them to come get lunch most days, or to come get anything to drink when they were on break. So it was kind of nice. It would have been kind of nice to be able to talk to them better. Alright, that's all done. Let me double check. Because I swear I had an iridium bar on me. I'm pretty sure there was iridium right there. But it's not in here, so I don't know if I've just gone crazy or what. Which, that's always a possibility. But I think we're running low on gold. We might... See, that's my defense too. It's been like... Oh god. So, I took Spanish 1 in my 9th grade year, which would have been... 2007, 2008, somewhere in that time frame. Because I graduated in 2011. Alright, well, I guess the iridium doesn't exist, so we're just gonna start deconstructing some things. Right. Go ahead and stock up on some sap while we're at it. And to be fair, I am still proud of myself for remembering how to ask where the bathroom is. That information has never come in handy, but one day it's going to, dang it. No habla español has always come in handy. Okay, let's get some sap stocked up. Because I have let our sap supply dwindle quite a bit. Do I have anything in here that I want to deconstruct? I know I want to deconstruct the farm totems. I can't deconstruct these guys. Alright, none of those can be deconstructed. And none of that can be deconstructed, so... I'm gonna try and keep the stuff that I can deconstruct separate from the stuff that I can't. And from the stuff that I don't want to deconstruct. Why is my... You know what? I keep putting my prismatic shards in here. Let's just keep them in there. Alright. Extra weapons. Dragon teeth. Fairy dust. Pearl. All that good stuff in there. Throw those in there. I mean, you never know. If he still has family in the area, he might come back and you run into him at the store or something. Then if that's the case, then he is living the dream of being able to retire early. It's either he lived good or he's got a really good investment plan. Get some more of these guys deconstructed. I don't know how I end up with so many torches. I think it's just from using the recyclers. Dang, then yeah, he probably had a good retirement plan then. If he got into whatever school he was teaching in and stayed in it for a while, there's very good possibility he just had a really good retirement plan. Or he saved up and prepared for it. Because I think generally speaking, people don't retire until their late 60s, early 70s nowadays. And that's mostly just out of necessity. Alright, our iridium is ready to go. And hopefully this iridium doesn't disappear into the pit of no return. Okay, I'm guessing I'm just crazy and there was never any iridium to begin with. Oh, you should have started with that. That's how he got to retirement. He's got that police and army pension going. Alright, get those put up. I'm not gonna do any more deconstructing tonight. We've already dwindled the stack of torches down pretty good bit. Let's just get these crystallariums placed. And I'm gonna double check if... Yeah, there's some truffles in our pig pen. Get all this gathered up. There we go. See, it's comments like this that really make me dislike marrying Shane, because it feels like it makes him worse. Like, he gets sober, and then you have comments like this after you get married. I'm just gonna have a couple more beers before closing my eyes for the night. I don't know, it feels like marrying him, like, reverses the entire progress of his, like, character arc through his heart events. Dude, ouch! It hurts bad enough just banging your knee on your desk or something, let alone getting shot in it. Alright, that was just our pineapple wine and our truffles. Not a whole lot going on today, but that's not surprising. I mean, you're not wrong, but to be fair, for me, it always feels kind of like it's... I don't know, it feels like time either is moving way too fast or way too slow. Like, some days it's a blink and you miss it kind of situation, and some days it's just like, when is it gonna end? Dang, Abel, I'm sorry. Gus sent us a stack of pancakes, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw those in here. Let's see, replace... That's not the right thing. We're gonna replace our rhubarb with some of these pumpkin seeds because I'm trying to wear them down. Okay, I think that's all the ones we can harvest right now. Yeah, honestly, sometimes, like, body issues like that are just, like, kind of inevitable. Based on a variety of reasons. Let's get the pomegranates up top. I'd rather use those up than the ancient fruit. You know, I'm doing all this, but I really should have been checking the fortune teller before I did that. Just in case we need to run and get that taken care of. Hold on, let me throw all that stuff up real quick. Nah, you're good, Megs. Repeat as often as you need to. Believe me, I get it. Like I said, I've got really bad brain fog and focus issues, so sometimes I repeat myself or I forget things. Okay, so the spirits are annoyed today. Awesome. That means don't pick up the lamp. That means we can just focus on getting some of our chores done. But yeah, I had to, anytime I have to dog sit or cat sit or pet sit in general, I always really enjoy it, but at the same time, it does feel like time moves slower. And I think it's just because you're not at home, or you're not, like, things aren't how they normally are, right? All it takes is, like, one thing being slightly different in your routine for it to make it feel like everything is off. And it doesn't necessarily, like, because you don't enjoy it. Like I said, I love watching my, animals for my friends. Mainly because all of my friends' animals are characters. They're hilarious. They keep me entertained. But I will say sometimes it's just, like, everything feels weird because my schedule is different or my routine is different. Amanda, if you're listening to this, that is not an open invitation to stop asking me to watch your dog for you. I love him to death. He is my baby. I will watch him anytime you need me to. I'm just saying that it's like, it feels different. Not a bad different, just different, okay? I know she likes to overanalyze like I do, so gonna nip that thought process in the bud if I can. Dang, Abel, that is rough. I want to say Drew's Drew's uncle had to have that something like that done to for him earlier this year, where they had to go in and like I think his might have been different than getting the bone broken. I think his was more getting the muscle moved and the tendon moved. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Either way, does not sound like a fun time. I'm gonna need to go get even more fruit, aren't I? Jeez. Yes! Like, I am so worried that something is gonna happen. Like, because, like, you're the one that's, like, in charge, right? So it's just that much more mentally, like, stressing. Again, don't overread into this, Amanda. I still love watching your animals. I will watch them every day if you need me to. But it's kind of like just like watching a kid for somebody, though. Like, you're worried that everything that could go wrong is gonna go wrong because it's on your watch. Okay, I think this one stack of strawberries is probably more than enough to finish off these last two sheds. Actually, I know they're more than enough. So I really didn't need to grab all three of the stacks. Yeah, it's like when you're watching somebody's kid. That's essentially what it is. You're only with them for like a certain amount of hours through the day, but it's the hours that you're with them that's the stressing part. Is like this is going to be the time when something goes wrong, right? Like honestly, I feel that way anytime I watch my niece. It doesn't happen very often because like generally speaking, grandparents get priority for watching her, and I fully understand. But when I do watch her for my brother and sister-in-law, I'm always just like, okay, if something is gonna happen, it's gonna be while I'm watching her. I already know it. She's gonna decide she wants to, I don't know, go grab a toy and trip and hit her head or something. But that could also just be because I'm like worst case scenario kind of person, which I know isn't exactly mentally healthy. One stack is 999 in Stardew. That is the most you can stack something up. That shed's our crafting shed. Matter of fact, we've got to empty out our crystallarium, so you'll get to see what a full stack is. So it's not like Minecraft where you're capped at 64. You can stack up quite a bit, which is actually kind of, can be kind of challenging because there's a... People are always coming up with challenges for games, right? And one of them is you can't sell something until you have a full stack of it. And I think there's also the challenge just to get a full stack of everything in-game. So there's one item in particular. It's the tea set that you can only get from a gift on the Feast of the Winter Star, which is like Stardew Valley's version of Christmas. And it's apparently very rare. I've only gotten it one time in all of my playthroughs. And that is usually the thing that's holding up most people for completing that quest, or that challenge, is the tea set. Because you gotta wait so many years just to get one. Let's not change the jukebox, please. Yes. You have this entire amount of space, so it's 12 by 3, so 24, what, 36 if I can count, which I can't necessarily. 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, yeah, 36. Math is not my strong point. We've discussed this many, many times. So you got 36 item slots. You can hold up to 999 on stackable items. Not every item stacks. So like weapons don't stack. You used to not be able to stack some of the craftable items, but I think most of those have been changed over to that you can stack them now. Honestly, this billion gold challenge has been so much for me, because normally I'm just like, I'm content getting the community center done, right? So doing perfection in our other playthrough was stressing enough, because like I had never gone for perfection. And this one, we just did it as something extra to do, because trying to get all this money is so time consuming. Which is part of the reason why I've just given in and started doing crystallariums, because we're getting to over 1 million now per harvest. I say 1 billion gold, but it's either that or the money bar breaking, whichever happens first, I'm content with. I feel like the money bar is probably going to break before we hit 1 billion. I think we're in year 6 right now. Alright, so that's our strawberry shed up there. So that's all the crystallariums over there. So we can start on these over here. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like there's the hermit challenge where you're not allowed to leave the farm except for like once a year. Which for me honestly is just too long to go without going to the store. Because you can't even leave the farm to like go to the mines. You can leave the farm for absolutely nothing, which really sucks. So I've already decided if I ever do like a version of that challenge, I'm gonna do a modified version where I can only leave the farm like once a month. Like if you lived actually out deep in the country, you wouldn't leave to go to town or to leave, you wouldn't leave out super frequently. You'd probably maybe only go out once a month. Which is still a long time to go without, like, venturing anywhere other than your farm. So, something like the Four Corners farm would be ideal for that, because then you have your little, you have a little mining area, you have your fishing area. But not only that, you would have to use your time incredibly carefully if you did the, even if you just did the once a month farm leaving, because you would have to use your time incredibly carefully. So going to see Robin to get one thing upgraded. You can't get animals until you've gone to Robin at least, what, at least once to get the coop or the barn. And even then you can only get the base game, or like the base build. And then you have to use your next opportunity to go see Marnie to get your animals. So animals are almost like completely off the table unless you're willing to wait. I want to say it took me quite a few years whenever I was first doing the game, like first playing the game, to even do the community center. But I've said it before, Stardew Valley has so many things to offer, and there's no real correct way to play it. Some people will say there is a correct way to play it, but there is no real correct way to play it. As long as you were having fun with it, that's all that matters. And honestly, part of the reason why we were doing the Joja Mart run on this one is because, one, if I'm doing like a money breaking thing, I might as well go Joja Mart because, I don't know, capitalism. But also, I had never completed the community center by going the Joja Mart route before. So, and honestly, there are some people that would say I still haven't reached actual perfection in the game because I've never played any of the games at the saloon, like Junimo Kart and Prairie King. Never played them, not going to. I am terrible at them. I've tried a handful of times, but I've never been good enough at them to want to play it. It doesn't make me have fun. So that should be just our ancient fruit jelly with a couple of odds and ends from the pineapple and apple jelly, or pomegranate and apple jelly. And then our diamonds alone have finally reached over 1,000,000 gold by themselves. Plus 80 gold from the pancakes from Gus. But yeah, I feel like Stardew Valley is one of those games that like really does accomplishments well. It makes you feel like you've reached a lot of goals whenever you're playing it. At least it does for me. Because like, especially like the Willie's, like completing Willie's boat. Like, he trusts me enough to ask me for help. And then in return, he gives me the reward of basically, I mean, I do have to pay for it, but of chauffeuring me off on and off of the island. Right. Enjoy your pizza, Abel. Ooh, actually we might not be done, or we might be done when you come back. It is Saturday. And since we go 1 week in game, this is going to be our last day. And real quick, I'm going to check the fortune teller. The spirits are in good humor. We're going to wait again. That's fine. That gives us another day to try and get some more staircases. Oh, let me see. Make sure all their food is stocked up. Oh, I see that battery pack hiding out. Nothing over here is ready to go just yet. We've got some jade ready to go. And our main thing today is going to be heading over to the island to get our last little bit of ancient fruit gathered up. Let's go ahead and get some more of these deconstructed. Wait, let me just put them all in there. get all that put up. We can make, what, 5 crystallariums? Wait, how's things look in our greenhouse? Doesn't look like anything's ready to come up just yet. Awesome. One less thing for me to worry about right now. We need to go see Robin and get her to upgrade that shed for us. So let's do that first things first, because she actually has a time limit. The island's not going anywhere. We're well ahead of her time limit, but still. If I don't do this now, I will forget, and then it'll be after 4 o'clock. Alright, so we need 300 stone and 550 wood. Okay. Get that guy upgraded. And next time we can get her started on another shed. Okay. Let's head over to the island and get our ancient fruit gathered up. We'll have a little bit of a stockpile of stuff for us to fill our preserve jars, which I feel like should be ready when we come back next stream. Like either that Sunday itself or the Monday afterwards, but I could be wrong on my timeline. I have been wrong in the past. Oh no, you're good, you're good. I was just kind of outlining some of the stuff we've got to, we're gonna do for next stream, because we're almost done. Generally speaking, for Stardew days, Saturday is our last day of the stream. I stream 1 week in-game just to kind of keep things organized. It's also my only stream that's not, like, a set time frame. Sometimes it takes a lot less time, and sometimes it takes more time. Because there was a handful of times in the Perfection run where I was, like, organizing and decorating, and it was, like, a 3-4 hour stream. Just because I sat there and overanalyzed every option. Every option. And if you're spending most of the time paused in-game, it just makes the time pass that much slower. Well, there's a lot of things that, like, you only get once you get access to the island as well. I will say we are incredibly late game in this playthrough. Like, we've done the majority of the things that we actually need to get accomplished. The only thing, like I said, I've got all of the Perfection run done for this game. The only things I haven't done, really, are break the money bar, which isn't a requirement, it's just a personal goal I have set. And play the games. But again, I don't have fun playing them, so I'm not going to play them. Maybe one day I will play them, but I just... unless it starts being fun for me, I'm not going to do it. Because, like, I don't have the hand-eye coordination for Junimo Kart or Prairie King. And it's not like with the fishing game where, like, it was fun even though I was struggling. Like, for those games, it's just more frustrating than fun. For me, at least. There we go. That is everything harvested. Our honey's not ready, so... But yeah, I can give you a walkthrough of some of the fruits that look different and how you get them if you want to, or if you want to keep those spoiler-free. Just let me know and I won't say a word. I know some people don't want to be spoiled and they want to discover stuff on their own in the game. Me personally, I can take it or leave it. It doesn't bother me either way. Let's go ahead and get some stuff processing since we have the time this time. We ended up not getting a super good luck day, which is what I'm waiting for, so maybe we'll have more luck next time. Hold on, let me drink some espresso. Because even though we're just kind of doing odds and ends right now, it still bothers me moving that slowly. See, there are some people that like... I'm just making sure because I don't want to ruin the game for anybody if they genuinely don't want the spoilers. But there are some people that genuinely get like upset that people use the wiki. And I'm just like, if you don't want to use it for your game, that's fine. But me personally, shoot, guys. Alright, I think we're kind of running low on stuff to do, and my brother is calling me, which he doesn't normally do, so I think we're going to go ahead, and this is a little abrupt even for me, but I think we're going to go ahead and end it, because like I said, my brother doesn't usually call me, and in conjunction with my uncle calling earlier, I'm just going to, you know, hedge my bets, so... Normally, I don't like to go to bed this early and end the game this early, but family first, you know? If it was anybody other than my little brother, except for maybe my grandpa. My grandpa is an exception as well. But, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here. We'll work on getting another Skull Cavern run going next time, and another, obviously more sheds, more crystallariums, all that good stuff. Hopefully my iridium doesn't go missing on me again. Let's see how much we earned today. I don't think we sold anything, did we? You too, Mix. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okay, we sold the truffles. That's right. But yeah. That is going to be all I have time for. Like I said, I've got to go double check with my brother about what he was calling for. I stream every night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and apparently now on Sundays at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am currently alternating between Stardew Valley and Minecraft, so we did Stardew tonight. We're going to do Minecraft tomorrow night. In the description, there is a link to my fiance, Shiny Haunter. He is currently playing TFT right now, so if that sounds fun to you, go hop onto his stream. He's pretty great. Or if you want to get a more technical side of our Minecraft streams, or just an alternate version of our Minecraft streams, feel free to go see him. That's who I play with on on Minecraft nights. So go check him out. He's pretty awesome. You guys are awesome for hanging out with me. Thank you again so much for doing that. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye.